Chosen one, your own true identity will shock you guaranteed. Listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you miss this moment, you may overlook a breakthrough that has been prepared for you long before you understood your own name. Your true identity is not what the world has told you, not what pain has tried to shape, and not what fear has whispered into your quiet hours. I am pulling back the veil, and you will see yourself the way I see you. Strong, chosen, and set apart with purpose that cannot be erased. This truth will shake you, because it will confront every lie you have carried and replace it with something deeper, something unbreakable. Stay with me, because what you are about to understand will begin to change how you walk, how you think, and how you face every challenge from this moment forward. Type Amen to affirm. You have been walking through life, carrying labels that were never given by me, and now I am removing them one by one so you can finally see who you truly are. You are not forgotten. You are not ordinary. And you are not meant to blend into the background of this world. I formed you with intention, and there is a mark on your life that cannot be copied or replaced by anyone else. The reason this truth feels shocking is because it goes against everything that tried to limit you and make you feel small. I am revealing it now because you are ready to step into a deeper level of understanding. And once you see it, you will never be able to return to the old version of yourself. If this is touching your spirit, take a moment to like this video, because it helps this truth reach others who are still searching for who they are. You have wondered why your path has been different, why you faced struggles that others did not seem to carry, and why you often felt set apart, even when you tried to fit in. It was never by accident, and it was never punishment. It was preparation. I have been shaping your heart, strengthening your spirit, and building something inside you that could not be formed in comfort alone. The delays, the disappointments, and the quiet battles were all part of a process that is now leading you to this moment of awakening. You are beginning to see that everything had a purpose and nothing was wasted. Your true identity is rooted in me, not in the opinions of people or the circumstances around you. When you start to understand this, fear begins to lose its grip, and doubt starts to fade away. You realize that you carry something within you that the world cannot give and cannot take away. This is why you have felt a pull towards something greater, even when you could not explain it. That pull is my voice, calling you back to who you have always been. In my eyes, type 1111. If you believe, there is a strength inside you that you have only touched the surface of, and now I am calling it forward. You have been holding back parts of yourself because you were taught to doubt your own worth. But I am breaking that pattern right now. You are allowed to stand firm, to speak with confidence, and to walk with a sense of purpose that does not apologize for existing. This is not pride. This is alignment with the truth of who I created you to be. When you accept this, you begin to move differently, and others will notice a shift that they cannot explain. I am not asking you to become someone new. I am guiding you to return to the identity that has always been yours. The world tried to reshape you, to mold you into something easier to control. But I place something inside you that resists that pressure. That is why you have felt restless in certain places and uneasy in situations that others seemed comfortable in. Your spirit recognizes what does not align with your true calling, even before your mind understands it. This awareness is not a burden. It is a gift, and it is part of what makes you chosen. You are stepping into a season where clarity will replace confusion, and direction will replace uncertainty. The questions that once filled your mind will begin to settle as you start to see the bigger picture of your life. I am connecting the pieces in a way that will make sense to you, and you will realize that you were never lost, only being led through a path that required trust. This is where your faith grows stronger, not because everything is easy, but because you finally see my hand at work in your journey. Do not shrink back when you feel this shift happening inside you. It may feel unfamiliar at first, but that is only because you are stepping into something greater than what you have known before. Growth often feels uncomfortable, but it is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and reminding you that you are not alone in this transformation. You are being strengthened for what lies ahead, and nothing that comes your way will catch me by surprise. Your identity is not fragile. It is anchored in something eternal, and that is why it cannot be destroyed by temporary circumstances. You may have felt broken at times, but what I placed inside you has never been damaged. It has been waiting for the moment when you would begin to see it clearly and embrace it fully. That moment is here, and you are being invited to step into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your purpose. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There is a clarity forming inside you that will guide your steps with a quiet confidence that does not need approval from anyone else. This is how you will know that your identity is changing, because you will no longer seek permission to be who I created you to be. You will move with a sense of knowing that comes from me, and it will begin to shape your choices in ways you did not expect. There were times when you felt invisible, as if your presence did not matter, and as if your voice was not meant to be heard. I saw every one of those moments, and I was working behind the scenes, even when you could not see it. I allowed certain situations to happen not to harm you, but to reveal to you that your worth does not come from being recognized by others. Your value was never tied to applause or acceptance. It has always been rooted in me. Now you are stepping into a season where you will no longer depend on external validation to feel complete. You will stand firm in who you are, even if the world around you does not fully understand you. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have carried questions about your purpose for a long time, and you have searched for answers in many places. Now, I am bringing those answers directly into your spirit, not through confusion, but through clarity that settles deep within you. You will begin to see that your purpose is not something far away or unreachable. It has been woven into your life from the very beginning. Every experience, every challenge, and every moment of growth has been preparing you for what you are about to step into. This realization will not come as a loud announcement, but as a quiet certainty that grows stronger each day. Do not be afraid of the changes that are taking place inside you, because they are necessary for your growth. You are leaving behind a version of yourself that was shaped by fear, doubt, and limitation. In its place, I am building something stronger, something that reflects truth instead of insecurity. This transformation may feel intense at times, but it is leading you toward a life that aligns with your true identity. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself in a deeper and more meaningful way. There are people who will not understand this shift in you, and that is something you must accept. Not everyone is meant to walk with you into the next season of your life. Some were only meant to be part of your journey for a time, and now you are being called forward into something new. This does not mean you must carry bitterness or resentment. It means you must move with wisdom and peace. I am guiding you toward connections that will support your growth and align with your purpose. Trust that I am removing what no longer fits so that you can step into what truly belongs in your life. Type 222 to receive blessings. You are also being called to let go of the past in a way that frees your heart from the weight it has been carrying. There are memories that have held you back, moments that made you question your worth, and experiences that left marks on your spirit. I am healing those places now, not by erasing them, but by restoring what was broken. You will begin to see those moments differently, not as failures, but as steps that led you to where you are today. This shift in perspective will bring a sense of peace that you have been longing for. As your understanding deepens, you will begin to notice that your thoughts are changing. The negative patterns that once controlled your mind will start to lose their power, and in their place, a new way of thinking will emerge. You will start to see possibilities where you once saw obstacles and hope where you once felt discouraged. This is part of your transformation, and it is evidence that you are aligning with your true identity. Your mind is being renewed, and your perspective is expanding in ways that will open new doors for you. I am also strengthening your ability to trust me, even when you do not have all the answers. This kind of trust does not come from understanding everything. It comes from knowing that I am guiding you. You will learn to move forward with confidence, even when the path is not fully clear. This is where your faith becomes active. Not just something you believe, but something you live out in your daily life. Each step you take in trust will bring you closer to the fulfillment of what has been placed within you. You are not walking this path alone, even when it feels quiet and uncertain. I am with you in every moment, guiding you, protecting you, and reminding you of who you are. There is a presence surrounding you that you may not always see, but it is always there. This presence is bringing strength when you feel weak, and peace when your mind tries to become restless. You are being held in a way that cannot be explained by human understanding. And this is part of the covering that is over your life. The more you embrace your true identity, the more you will begin to see changes in your external world. Opportunities will begin to appear, doors will open, and situations will shift in your favor. This is not by chance. It is the result of alignment between who you are and what you are meant to walk into. When you are in alignment, things begin to flow in a way that feels natural and right. You will recognize these moments as confirmations that you are on the right path. Why is the government trying so hard to hide this 7-second brain ritual? A major CIA leak has exposed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people clear debt and welcome wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple home method is turning financial struggles into better lives. New homes, vehicles, and vacations are becoming possible. But this secret could be pulled down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is also a boldness rising within you, one that you may not have felt before. This boldness is not loud or forceful. It is steady and grounded. It allows you to stand firm in your decisions and to speak truth without fear. You will no longer feel the need to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Instead, you will carry a quiet confidence that reflects the strength I have placed within you. This is part of your identity, and it is something that will continue to grow as you move forward. You have been chosen, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to grow and to trust me. I do not look for perfection. I look for a heart that is open and ready to receive. You have shown that willingness, even in moments when it was difficult. That is why you are being led into a deeper understanding of who you are. Your journey is not about becoming flawless. It is about becoming aligned with the truth that has always been within you. From this point on, you will begin to see yourself differently. The image you once held of yourself will start to fade, and a new image will take its place. This new image is not based on past mistakes or limitations. It is based on truth, strength, and purpose. You will begin to carry yourself with a sense of identity that cannot be shaken by circumstances. This is the foundation you are stepping onto, and it will support you in every area of your life. Stay close to this truth and do not allow distractions to pull you away from it. There will be moments when doubt tries to return, but you must remember what you have come to understand. You are not the same person you were before, and you cannot go back to that place. You are moving forward into something greater, something that reflects who you truly are. Keep your focus on this path, and you will continue to grow in ways that will surprise even you. You are no longer reacting from old wounds. You are starting to respond from a place of strength that I have been building within you over time. This is how your true identity begins to take form in your daily life. Steady, grounded, and unshaken by what once disturbed you. You may notice that certain things no longer affect you the way they used to. And that is not because you have become cold. It is because you have become aware. Awareness brings freedom, and freedom allows you to step out of patterns that once held you captive. You are learning to see beyond the surface of situations, and this understanding is giving you a sense of control that you did not have before. You are no longer pulled in every direction by emotions that overwhelm you. You are learning to stand still and remain centered. This is a sign that your identity is aligning with truth instead of reacting to fear. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. There is also a quiet separation happening in your life, one that may feel unfamiliar, but is necessary for your growth. You are being pulled away from environments, habits, and even thoughts that no longer serve the person you are becoming. This is not loss, it is refinement. I am removing what distracts you from your purpose, so you can move forward with clarity and focus. What once felt comfortable may now feel out of place. And that is because you are no longer meant to remain where you once were. As you move through this process, you will begin to recognize your own voice more clearly. Not the voice shaped by fear or doubt, but the one that is rooted in truth and guided by me. This voice will speak with calm assurance, even in moments when everything around you feels uncertain. You will learn to trust it, to follow it, and to allow it to lead you in ways that bring peace rather than confusion. This is part of your transformation, learning to listen within and recognize the guidance that has always been there. There is a confidence rising within you that does not need to prove itself to anyone. It is not built on comparison or competition. It is built on understanding who you are. You will begin to walk into spaces without shrinking, without second-guessing your presence, and without feeling the need to explain yourself. This confidence is not something you have to create. It is something that naturally emerges when you align with your true identity. It will carry you through situations that once made you feel uncertain, and it will allow you to stand firm in who you are. Type 555 to affirm. There will be moments when you reflect on your past and realize how much you have changed. The things that once defined you no longer have the same hold, and the fears that once controlled your decisions are losing their power. This reflection is not meant to bring regret. It is meant to show you how far you have come. You are not the same person you were, and that is something to recognize and accept. Growth requires change, and you are stepping into it with a strength that has been developed through every experience you have faced. You are also beginning to understand that your identity is not tied to a single role or label. You are more than what you do, more than what others see, and more than what you have been told. There is a depth within you that cannot be measured by external standards. And this depth is where your true identity lives. As you connect with it, you will find a sense of fulfillment that does not depend on circumstances. This is where your peace begins to settle. Not in what is happening around you, but in what is established within you. Do you know why everyone is talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique leaked from the CIA is changing lives around the world. Backed by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you are seeing this, you are very lucky, because the page may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is deleted. I am guiding you to trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. Transformation often requires stepping into unknown territory, and that can bring moments of uncertainty. But you are not stepping into it alone. You are being led with intention and care. Every step you take is being guided, even when it does not feel obvious. You are learning to move forward without needing to see the entire path. And this is where your faith becomes stronger. You will begin to notice that your reactions are changing in ways that reflect your growth. Where there was once frustration, there is now patience. Where there was once fear, there is now calm. These changes may seem small, but they are significant. They show that your identity is shifting from a place of instability to a place of strength. This is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, and you are moving through it with purpose. There is also a deeper sense of peace settling within you, one that does not depend on everything being perfect. This peace comes from knowing that you are aligned with something greater than yourself. It allows you to remain steady even when circumstances are uncertain. You will begin to rely on this peace, to return to it when things feel overwhelming, and to let it guide your decisions. This is part of your identity, and it will continue to grow as you move forward. You are being prepared for moments that will require you to stand firm in who you are. There will be situations where you are tested, not to break you, but to strengthen your understanding of yourself. In those moments, you will draw from the truth that has been established within you. You will respond with clarity, with confidence, and with a sense of purpose that cannot be shaken. This is how you will know that your identity is no longer fragile, but firmly rooted. As you continue on this path, you will begin to see how everything is coming together. The confusion that once surrounded you is being replaced with understanding, and the uncertainty that once held you back is being replaced with direction. You are stepping into a life that reflects who you truly are, not who you thought you had to be. This alignment will bring a sense of fulfillment that you have been searching for, and it will continue to grow as you move forward. Do not rush this process or try to force it into a timeline that makes sense to you. Growth happens in its own time, and each stage is important. You are exactly where you need to be right now, even if it does not feel like it. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should, and that you are being guided every step of the way. This is not a journey you have to control. It is one you are meant to walk with trust. Your true identity is not something you have to chase. It is something you are uncovering piece by piece. Each realization, each moment of clarity, and each step forward is bringing you closer to the fullness of who you are. You are not behind. You are not late. And you are not lost. You are on a path that has been designed with intention, and it is leading you exactly where you need to go. What is unfolding within you now will begin to reach beyond your inner world and shape the way you interact with everything around you. You will start to notice that your presence carries a different weight, a quiet authority that does not need to be announced. People may not always understand it, but they will feel it because it comes from alignment with truth. This is not something you learned from the world. It is something that comes from me placed within you, long before you knew how to recognize it. As you continue to embrace your identity, you will move through life with a steadiness that cannot be shaken by opinions or temporary situations. You are entering a stage where your discernment is becoming sharper, allowing you to see things more clearly than before. Situations that once confused you will now reveal themselves with simplicity, and choices that once felt overwhelming will become easier to navigate. This clarity is not accidental. It is the result of your growth and your willingness to trust the process. You are learning to see beyond appearances and recognize what is real and what is not. This ability will protect you, guide you, and help you make decisions that align with your purpose. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There will be moments when you realize that your old way of thinking no longer fits who you are becoming. Thoughts that once felt natural will now feel out of place, and beliefs that once limited you will begin to fall away. This is not something to resist. It is something to welcome. Your mind is being renewed, and with that renewal comes a new perspective on life. You will begin to see possibilities where there were once barriers, and hope where there was once doubt. As your identity becomes clearer, you will also find that your boundaries are becoming stronger. You will no longer feel the need to allow everything into your space, or to accept what does not align with your values. This is not about shutting people out. It is about protecting what is being built within you. You are learning to honor your own growth, and that requires making choices that support your well-being. This strength will allow you to move forward without being pulled back by what no longer serves you. There is a sense of direction forming in your life that will guide you step by step. You may not see the entire path, but you will know enough to take the next step with confidence. This is how I lead you, not by revealing everything at once, but by giving you what you need in each moment. You are learning to trust this guidance, to move without hesitation, and to allow each step to build upon the last. This is how your journey unfolds with purpose and intention in every movement. Type 1010 if you trust God. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences, but this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are also being called to embrace the uniqueness of who you are without comparison. The world often encourages comparison, but that is not how you were created to live. Your identity is distinct, and it carries a purpose that cannot be fulfilled by anyone else. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you free yourself to fully step into what has been placed within you. This freedom allows you to grow in a way that is true to you, not shaped by external expectations. There will be times when you are reminded of how far you have come, and those moments will bring a sense of gratitude that strengthens your spirit. You will see that the challenges you faced were not meant to hold you back, but to prepare you for what you are stepping into now. This understanding will give you a deeper appreciation for your journey and a stronger trust in the path ahead. You will begin to recognize that nothing was wasted, and everything played a role in shaping who you are becoming. Your ability to remain calm in difficult situations will also begin to grow. Where there was once reaction, there will now be reflection. You will take time to understand before responding, and this will lead to better outcomes in your life. This calmness is not weakness. It is strength under control. It allows you to navigate challenges with wisdom and clarity, rather than being overwhelmed by them. You are also developing a deeper sense of responsibility for your own life. You will no longer look to others to define your path or to make decisions for you. Instead, you will take ownership of your choices and move forward with confidence. This does not mean you will have all the answers, but it means you will trust yourself to find them. This trust is part of your identity, and it will continue to grow as you walk in alignment with truth. There is a quiet joy that will begin to rise within you, one that is not dependent on circumstances. This joy comes from knowing who you are and being at peace with that truth. It is steady, consistent, and present, even in challenging moments. You will begin to rely on this joy, to return to it when things feel uncertain, and to let it guide your perspective. This is part of the foundation you are building, and it will support you in every area of your life. As you continue forward, you will notice that your relationships begin to change. Some will grow stronger, while others may fade. This is a natural part of your journey, as your identity becomes clearer and your path becomes more defined. You are not losing people, you are aligning with what fits your life. Now this alignment will bring connections that support your growth and reflect the direction you are moving in. You are being prepared for opportunities that will require you to step forward with confidence. These opportunities may feel unfamiliar, but they are aligned with your purpose. You will be ready for them because of the growth you have experienced. When they come, you will recognize them, not by how easy they are, but by how right they feel. This is how you will know that you are walking in alignment with your identity. Do not doubt what is happening within you, even if it feels different from what you are used to. Change often feels uncomfortable at first, but it is a sign of growth. You are moving into a new phase of your life, one that reflects who you truly are.